Okay, the first chapter of physics we will be starting is unit and dimension. In class 9 and all, we used to do about units, we used to do about fundamental quantities, and we used to do about the derived quantities. Okay, what are fundamental quantities? We say the quantities which are independent, which do not depend on others, are called fundamental quantities. What are derived quantities? The quantities which are not independent, yeah, which depend on fundamental quantities, as simple as that. And which are derived from the fundamental quantities. They are called derived quantities. Okay. Uh, Now, what are the example of fundamental quantities? Let us take the example of fundamental quantities. If you remember fundamental quantities, example number one are, tell me what is that? Mass, no? Tell me, share length, good. Then tell me, whatever you remember, tell me that time, good. Next one, temperature, very good, temperature. Then luminous intensity, yes. Luminous intensity. Current also, you are going to say that electric current. Do you have the book? You are saying it from the book or from your knowledge? Okay. Then write current, electric current or just write current, electric current. Then sixth one is amount of substance. Yes, amount of substance. Yes, and the angle. Okay, good. These are the fundamental quantities. Okay. Uh, these fundamental quantities have dimensional symbols. There are symbols. For mass, we use the symbol capital M. For length, we use the symbol capital L. For time, we use the symbol T. For current, we use the symbol either A or I, either A or I. For temperature, we use the symbol theta. For luminous intensity, we use the symbol CD, candela. For amount of substance, we use the symbol mole. And for angle, we write rad, RAD, rad. Rad is radian. So these are the symbols used to represent each of these quantities, each of these fundamental quantities. Unit of fundamental quantities are called fundamental units, and unit of derived quantities are called derived units. I think you have the idea about that, isn't it? Okay. So these symbols are all fine, no? M, L, P. A. Normally we deal with these symbols M, L, P, and A. Only one mass, length, time, and current. Mainly four of them are important. Okay, significant. Rest others are there, but may not be used at least up to class 11 standard. Okay. Now, what is called dimensions? Okay. Definition will not just understand what is dimension. Dimension is a way of expressing a physical quantity in terms of the exponent or in terms of the power, in terms of the power of the fundamental quantity. You can understand from the example. Suppose we are having a quantity speed. We can check it from the formula or check it from the unit. What is the unit for speed? Meter per second. Meter means what? Length. Length is measured in terms of meter, no? So first we like a meter means length upon Second comes for time. So that time, meters per second, length upon the time or distance upon the time. This thing now will arrange as right as LP minus 1. Power 1 will come up, become minus 1. So, and we will be enclosing by a square bracket. So this becomes dimension. We are expressing as a power of fundamental quantity. A physical quantity is expressed in terms of the power of the fundamental quantity. Then it is called dimension. We say what is the dimension of the speed? LT minus 1. Similarly, I ask you the dimension of acceleration. Acceleration dimension. Can you tell me what is the dimension of acceleration? Very good, very good. Acceleration is meter per second square. We will be writing L upon T square. This will come up and it becomes finally LT minus 2. So what is the dimension of acceleration? We say LT minus 2. Dimension of force. Dimension of force. Tell me, we can check it from the formula or from the unit. Unit is Newton, we say in short, but Newton quantities are not coming over there. So we'll think about a formula. Force formula is mass. We'll be writing M. Acceleration is LT minus 2. This one I'll. Okay, there was connectivity issue. Now it has come back. Force, dimension of force will be M LT minus 2. That means mass into acceleration. Mass will denote by M and acceleration is LT minus 2 put together. There is a fluctuation in the network. Okay, so please bear the inconvenience. All right. Okay. Am I audible? Please respond, one of you. Okay. Can you see it now? Okay. There may be sometimes this kind of fluctuations may take place, so you have to bear the inconvenience. Okay. But anyway, I'll repeat again. Okay. Whatever you need out now, I'll know it. So I'll repeat again. Okay. So I said the dimension of force. Force dimension will be mass into acceleration. The formula we will do, mass is M and acceleration is LT minus 2. This becomes the dimension. Dimension of work. Please give me the dimension of work. You work it out and give me the dimension of work. Okay, the question was give the dimension of work. Please give the dimension. Yeah, very good. So you are thinking this, you are right only. Work dimension will be force into distance. We know force is this much, we can first write force is mass into acceleration into the distance is L. So ultimately your answer is coming M, L and L multiplies become L square T minus 2. Very good. Find the dimension of power because one is related to the other. Okay, if you don't know, you can do slowly in the rough side and find the dimension. Okay, now find the dimension of torque. Torque means the moment of force. Can you find the dimension of torque? Same. Who said China? Okay, very good. Torque of formula is also force into the perpendicular distance. It will be the same. Force is same only MLT minus 2 into the distance again. Your answer will come the same. Very good. What is the dimension of power? What is the dimension of power? Give the dimension of power. Can you give the dimension of power? And tell me the answer. Give the dimension of power. Give the dimension of power. Any one of you? Yes, Karma. Give the dimension of power. Hello. Yeah. Uh, That is fluctuating the network. Huh? What is the dimension of power? ML2 T minus 1 or T minus 3? So power, okay, power formula is work upon the time, no? Power formula is work upon time. So work unit is, you can do like this, work is force into distance slowly you can do, or work is ml squared T minus 2 upon the time. Now you are finalizing it here within the square bracket, it become ml squared minus 2, this power will come up, become minus 1 further, minus 2 minus 1 become minus 3. So this is the dimension of power. ml squared T minus, give dimension of pressure. Give me the dimension of pressure. Think and give me the dimension of pressure. You can work out dimension of pressure. Find the dimension of pressure. Find the dimension of pressure. Yeah, how you are done it? Tell me. Very good. Area means meter square, that is L square. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, good, good, good. You people doing very well. Huh? Pressure formula, if you don't know, you can write force upon area. Force is, ml P minus 2, and area is meter square, that is L square. Now we are arranging and finding the answer now. Here M, L and L2 will come up, become L minus 1 finally, and T minus 2. This is the dimension of pressure. Find the dimension of density. Find the dimension of density. Find the dimension of density. You people doing very well. Find the dimension of density. ml minus 3. Very good. That density is equal to mass by volume we have. No? So mass is m only and volume is L cube, meter cube. No, so all length into breadth into at L cube. Finally, your answer is becoming ml minus 3. Okay. Though there is one more way of expressing it, ml minus 3, or we can write like this, ml minus 3, and t is not coming, I'll write t to the power of 0. Whatever thing does not come, so I can raise the power of that particular thing as 0. Like normally we express in terms of power of mlt. So mass is there, length is there, but time is not coming, so I raise the power of time t as 0 because t to the power of 0 is 1. So that way also we can write. Understood my point, what I'm saying? Okay. Give the dimension of frequency. Give the dimension of frequency. Give the dimension of frequency. Dimension of frequency. Very good. Fine. Very nice. Frequency is 1 upon time. No, that is 1 upon time. That means you can write directly t to the power minus 1. And in this format, you can write like this m0, l0, t minus 1. Yes. I think you have understood this one. How to find dimension of a particular quantity. Dimension means you understood the meaning of dimension, no? Dimension means expressing of physical quantity in terms of the powers, in terms of the exponent of fundamental quantity. That is called dimension. All right. Now, listen. Can two different physical quantities have same dimension? Can two different physical quantities have same dimension? What are the examples? Yes, just now we had done work and talk, they were having same dimension. If I say energy, kinetic energy and the work, are they having same dimension? Yes, because yes. You can check kinetic energy and the work will have same dimension. There are many examples that two different physical quantities may have same dimension. That is possible. And I gave the example already there. You can just check work and the torque. We had done together in the succession there. Just check. They're having same dimension. Okay, now if I give a suppose the quantity is A and its unit is this much meter s minus 1 and kg square. Suppose I am giving a quantity, any random quantity A with a unit this much. Can we write its dimension? What is the dimension of this quantity? Can we write the dimension? What is the dimension of A? Tell me, what is the dimension of A? Dimension of A will be what? Tell me. You write in order, okay. First you write M, then write L, then write T. M is kg, no, mass is kg. That means M square I can write. Yes or no? Then I write L, power of L. Meter is there, that is length, power 3. S means time, so that means time power is minus 1. So this is the dimension. So that means when we know the unit, we will know the dimension also. We can express it as a power of fundamental quantity if we know the dimension. Sorry, if we know the unit. That means usually when a quantity has unit, it will have dimension also. Yes or no? If a quantity has a unit, it has a dimension also, isn't it? Yes? Okay. Now, is there any quantity which has unit but no dimension? Do we have any such fundamental quantity which has unit but no dimension? Name a quantity which has unit but no dimension. What is it? Angle or angular displacement. Okay. Angle or angular displacement. Angular displacement or angle. Angular displacement or angle is the only physical quantity, remember, is the only physical quantity which has unit but no dimension. Why is so? Tell me the reason. Do you know the reason? This karma is our karma only, no? Yes? Karma, you are our karma only, no? You are doing very well. That's very nice of you. You studied well. Okay. Angular displacement or angle, why it has its unit? I'll tell you, the unit is, this quantity's unit is, SI unit is radian, okay. And the radian or degree we can say, all this common unit, even in maths you will do. Radian or degree. And actually, this angle and angular displacement is measured by a ratio arc by radius, arc by radius. In a circle, arc denoted by S and this radius is R. Arc means the length, radius also length, these two cancelling, so it has got L to the power coming 0 here, that means no dimension. When power comes 0, it will have no dimension. There is no unit, unit is there, radius, but dimension is not there. There is no dimension. Dimension is power. Power is how much coming here? 0, no? We can add N0, L0, T0, all 0. That means it doesn't have a dimension. So this is the only physical quantity in physics which has unit but no dimension. This is an exceptional example. Unique example. There is no other such quantity. Okay, so remember it. If question comes, name a physical quantity which has unit but no dimension, the answer will come angular displacement, or you can just write angle. Any one of these will do. Okay. Understood? Okay. Now, if a formula is given, we can easily find the dimension. 10, 20, 30. Okay. You've read page 30 is the time, huh? Okay, then do one thing. We will do this one. Just stay here for a while, okay? Whatever we have done so far, no, you will get the recording automatically after some time. The notification will come that your live recording is available. Whatever I taught, it will be automatically available to you in that same app, TeachMeet app, okay? And those boys who have not joined or enrolled, they should join, okay? Because it's high time, because this is quite handy app, and they must join. How many boys are from the other schools here? And who are they? May I know them? Please introduce yourself. The boys from the other school? Nawang. Okay. Which school? Huh? No, Nawang. Yeah, hang on. Nawang, which school are you from? नहीं है. Nawang. Who are the other boys? Who are the boys from the other school? May I know them, please? Is there anyone from the other school? Karma? Are the boys from the other schools also? Who are there? Home Rai. Is he attending? Okay, Home Rai then. Which school is he from? Okay, then who are there? Sudiva. Huh? Okay, Sudivya Kaman. Okay. Saksham. Are they present just now here? Please let them introduce themselves. Which school they are from? Let me know. Can they introduce themselves? Those who are from the other schools. Okay, Aditya. Huh? Which school are you from, Aditya? Okay, welcome to SAS, and please attend the class regularly. You will do well, because boys coming from the other school, they are more serious, more sincere, and they do definitely very well when they come to SAS. I hope and I wish that you do well. Okay, good. Who is our next one? Huh? Please, another boy, those who are from the other school. Do introduce fast, then I'll leave you. Nawang. Yeah. Fast, fast, come on. Sudhivya, Sudhivya. Which school are you from? Okay, good. Uh, Nice to talk to you, and then I think you'll do well. Okay. Some boys came from in the past also from the St. Xavier's and they did very well. Okay, now who the other boys? Come on, come. Saksham, is he here? Samin is ours only. But anyway, all the boys are ours now only. All the boys are ours. Okay. Now onwards. But just I wanted to know the boys who came from the other school. That is it. Otherwise, we all are ours only. And I'm sure that, and I wish that you all do well. Okay. So should I leave now? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Then see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll continue with the. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Why everything? Tell me. Huh? No, no, no. Listen, I'll tell you. Listen, advantage. Wait, wait. Listen. The advantage of this app is. Please listen. Why I'm using this app? Because the here the live recording is available, and MS Team we cannot do recording. Okay. And another thing here in this app, no, the attendance is marked percentage wise. How much of the time you attended the class? That also will appear here to me. Understand? And every day's attendance is marked. So this is much easier after once you get connected. See, network problem may be here also, maybe in NXT also the same thing. Sometimes the network fluctuates, then that you cannot help. No, you have to wait for some time. That is it. This is much easier and much better app. So no time you get connected. Okay, that is why I'm using it because the syllabus I already told you. Whatever chapters we had will be doing right now on from class 11, those will be there till the end, okay? And then four chapters we have chosen from class 10, okay? Those chapters were force, machine, electric current, and refraction. These four chapters we have chosen. And radioactivity also, five chapters we have chosen. So these five chapters from class 10 and from class 11, whatever we'll be doing till the last day. All right? Okay, that is it. Okay, thank you then, boys. Okay, see you. Uh,